Yo, what is going on, everybody? I'm back with another commentary, talking about another deep talks type of video. It's been a while since I did one of these, and today's topic, as you can see by the title of the video, is talking about the meaning of life. And before I get into all of that, I wanted to say thank you all for the amazing support on the streams and videos. As of lately, it has been insanely incredible. We just surpassed 400 subscribers, which is insane, and I appreciate all the new subs for coming out. For those of you guys that don't know about these videos, I have a playlist called Deep Talks, like motivation, happiness, a lot of that other stuff. I think I have like three. This will be number four, and I'll link the playlist. I do recommend watching that playlist whenever you're feeling down, whenever you want to get motivated or anything like that. They are really good. I put my time in them, touching deep topics and all that stuff. So if you are a new subscriber and you do enjoy, please make sure to let me know. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. The meaning of life. I strongly feel like everybody has the same meaning of life while also having a different meaning of life, if that makes any sense. By that, I mean everybody has, as a whole, as human beings, we all have the same overall meaning of life, just in different sayings. Now, and then I also feel like we all have different ones, our own meanings of life. Everybody has their own path that they're quote unquote destined to follow, depending on if you believe in like destiny and all that type of stuff, right? So, that could also be like another type of meaning of life you're supposed to follow that will help you grow into the type of person you are, or show you the type of person that you should not be. So it can help you in plenty of different ways, no matter what it is, good or bad. But personal meaning of life, I mean, like, I would say, like, a lot of people's meaning of life is to find themselves, who they are, throughout their lifetime, throughout their early stages of their life. A lot of people want to be able to find out who they really are, find out everything about themselves that they don't even know. Just keep learning stuff about themselves as they can. Learning new things that they can do that they never thought they could do or that they never even tried. Just trying to figure out who you really are and who you want to make yourself become, and trying to make yourself happy. I feel like those are the main two things that are meanings of life to everybody as a whole, but also to certain people in general. And those are pretty touchy things to touch up on, obviously, because learning to find out who you really are can take a long time. It could take you till you're about like 40. It just depends on how hard you push yourself to find out who you really are, what you really enjoy, what you really want to do in life. Because your mind always changes. Your mind can change so many times a day. It's insane. Like, let's say you want the food today. I guarantee you thought about, if you were hungry today, I guarantee you honestly thought about like five different foods. You thought like maybe you wanted a sandwich. Then 5 minutes later, you go in your kitchen. You're like, oh, we got pizza, or oh, we got, and then you're like, oh, give me some pizza. Then oh, you thinking like, oh, I might as well just make me a hamburger, since I forgot I had this leftover hamburger. I guarantee you, that's just how everybody is. Everybody's mind changes constantly, and it's just a natural way of life, and it's just something that we got to live through. So just change is just like that sort of thing. Is just, it just helps. The point being is just pretty much that everybody's mind changes, and you never know who you really want to be until you actually get to that point where you're content with yourself fully. Like, you're fully content with everything about yourself, which takes time, and I do understand. Everybody knows it does take time. So it's just normal, man. It's just normal. And another thing of meaning of life, like, people get put on, people, when people are born, a lot of people ask themselves, what are something like, what's their purpose on this planet, in this world, in this universe, in this galaxy? What's their purpose? That's like the same thing, like finding out what you want to do, but it's also not at the same time. Finding yourself, it's kind of like finding yourself, but also finding out how you can influence others and influence and make your mark on the world before you leave into the afterlife or eternal darkness, whichever one you believe in. Or if you don't believe in anything, you just be in La La Land with the Teletubbies. But it's just a couple things to think about, guys. It's just, I want to know what everybody's personal meaning of life is to them. What do you think about it? Give me some reasons on, well, first off, what is your meaning of life also? And also, let me know, just, do you agree with what I'm saying so far? And then make sure, I'm gonna ask you guys twice. So this is like the first like kind of question. Then I'm gonna ask you guys something else a little bit later. So next, um, life can just be plenty things. Life is never easy for anybody. So everybody should know that life is never easy. No matter if you're born into wealth, life is still not easy for you. If you were born into poverty and poorness, life is definitely not easy for you. But it's all up to you to change that, to make a name for yourself, which is also can come into the part of leaving your mark on this world. One of the quotes that I think about comes from one of my favorite rappers. His name is G Herbo or Little Herb or Lil Heron, all that stuff. He has a quote in one of his songs from it's called Something off Strictly for My Fans. He says, "You can't help what you're born with, but it's on you if you die broke." Pretty much meaning like I was saying, if you're born into poverty and you don't do anything to get yourself out of poverty, to do anything to motivate yourself, to get yourself out of get yourself out of debt and make a name for yourself, better yourself for your family, for your future, all that stuff. That's just saying that you didn't do anything in this life. Like, don't waste your life. You gotta find yourself, find out your meaning, why you were placed here, and in so doing, like, and so in the quote he says, obviously he says, you can't help what you're born with, but if it's on you if you die broke. You can't help if you're born into poverty, but if you don't do anything about it, it is your fault. Like, you stayed there in that same position, that same mindset your whole life. You did not want to change. You made yourself accustomed to that, and you did not want to change. So you just wasted a whole life. Something that people don't really get to have a full life. Some people die at birth, you know? So just don't waste your life doing nothing and then regretting it in the afterlife, or just regretting it when you're older. Like, oh man, I wish I could have did this. Just live life with no regrets as much as you can. As hard as that is, because you obviously, like I said, the meaning of life, man, just finding yourself, finding out your purpose on this world and all that, just finding out what you need to do to leave your mark, help others and influence others. That's pretty much my meaning of life, like what it is. And then finding yourself, making yourself truly happy, just being able to truly, truly find yourself and leave your mark on this world, and just inspire others while you can, and just have no regrets in the final days of your life, in the final days, years, months, hours, seconds, milliseconds, all that in your life. That is my meaning of life. Now, I want you guys to tell me about your meaning of life, what you think about what I said. Also, like I said, this is still the first question, and then I want you guys to give me a famous quote that helps you out in your everyday life. Well, not a famous quote, just a quote in general. Maybe a quote that you came up with. Let me know about something that helps you out in everyday life, man. I want to know. It'd be curious to find out. Maybe some of these, maybe it's something I said. Maybe it's something that you saw on the internet. Maybe something your teacher said. Something Albert Einstein said. Something somebody that influences you said. And it's just, it doesn't have to really mean something. It could be anything. As like this. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, which is a good quote, but you can use that. I mean, I just said it, so it's my quote now. So if you say it, you gotta quote me, and you gotta give me my copyright money. But no, I'm playing. I just want to know what you guys think, man. The meaning of life, like I said, can be so many things. Don't force yourself in the future doing something that you don't want to do. Like, if you're at my age, or like if you're from the ages of 13 up and you want to get a job but you don't want to force yourself. I think 13 is like the legal age in a lot of states, maybe like 13 to 15 and up. um you want to get a job, but like the only job is hiring is McDonald's, and you don't want to work at McDonald's. Don't do it. Don't listen to what everybody else is telling you. You follow your own path. You got to find out your own path. You can't do you can't follow the path that your parents laid out for you, because that's what their plan for you. You need to find out your plan for you. Inspire yourself. Make everything your way. Don't live life the way that others want you to live it. Live life the way that you want to live it. And that's the pretty much the only way that you'll die with no regrets, man. I can just guarantee you, if you live life the way that you want to live it, and not the way others want you live it or the way others live it, you'll be happy. You'll be extremely happy. I'm not saying don't go around and be like, "F you, mom, I'll never listen to you again," or nothing like that. I mean, obviously, you still gotta follow her, but just start adventuring, doing your own thing. Eventually, little by little, find out what you like, what you don't like, all that stuff, and if it's something that you like doing, who can really judge you and make you feel bad about doing it? Honestly, if it's something that really truly makes you happy in life, nobody can judge you on it. That's the meaning of life. Just being overall happy, finding yourself something that you really enjoy doing in life, finding your mark in this universe, galaxy, no supernova, everything, and just making yourself happy, finding out what your purpose is, and just influencing others while you can, living life the way you want to live life, not the way others want you to live life, and just not the way that other people live their life. Live life the way you want to, man. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like and comment what you down, like a couple things I told you guys, what you thought. Give me a famous quote and um, let me know what your meaning of life is, man. I hope you guys really did enjoy this video, another Deep Talks video. More of these will be coming in the future. Again, I will link the playlist for all the other three Deep Talk videos. There's one about motivation, happiness, and something else. I really can't remember. It's motivation, happiness, and something else. I don't remember. I apologize at this time. But they do help a lot of people out, I've heard, or people have told me, my subs have told me, aka my family has told me. Not my real family, but my subs are my family. I don't have fans or subs or anything like that. They're all my family. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. Have a great day, morning, evening, and or night. Catch you all in the next video slash stream. And I'm out, guys. Love you all. Blaze Gang.
27 and 4, even
Peace.
though, what the fuck? I thought that like 10 deaths. Mountain we fall on this side. Late night on this side. Just make me run best midnight, y'all.